Hey Logan, I'm going to go through and show you an example of what I think your keg washer is going to look like. You want to use the drum function, so you're going to need to use ladder logic. So when you create a new project, make sure to select ladder logic. We'll go through, I've got hardware plugged in, so I'm just going to do the auto setup. And you want to do it from a button. You don't want that to cause the thing to turn on, so I'm going to use a rising edge of a signal. I'll use B1 in this case to turn something on, and we'll call it run. Run now maybe. So when that's on, we'll cause it to run, and then on the condition that run now is on, which is normally open, if it's on, then we're going to do this drum function. And for drum, you're probably wanting things that are duration based and maybe seconds. So we'll select to be seconds, and we'll say maybe we'll do something. We'll keep this short so we can go through them real quick. We'll do something for 5 seconds. We'll do something for 6 seconds, and we'll do something for 7 seconds. And what we're going to do is we're going to adjust some of your solenoids, which will be on certain output bits. And we'll select a few of these.
So you say you're going from
we'll say we'll turn on for 5 seconds. We'll turn on D1, and then for 6 we'll turn on these two, and for 7 we'll turn on all 3. And now we're going to do a little housekeeping here. These are some things that we're just creating new tags, but we're going to have to clear these in order for you later on in your program, so that you can repeat the process whenever you push your button. Okay, so I'm creating one called complete for that, and I'll create one called timer for that, and we'll create one called step there. And I'll hit OK. Okay, so when you toggle this switch, you will you'll turn on a run now. Run now will become on. Actually, I meant to hit the set on this. Set turns something on, whereas the out makes it. If this thing is true, then it makes this true. If this thing's false, it makes this thing false. But we're wanting to just turn it on when this event happens, so we want to use a set. Okay, so this is most of your problem, and I will run this, and we'll see what happens. So I've got a simulator stick plugged in here, and when I flip the switch, it's going to turn this guy green, because this will have gone high for a brief moment. It'll turn this on. Since it's on, this will show green. You'll see this timer start to increment. You'll see the output here. I can toggle between the actual value and the names, and you'll see that for the first 5 seconds this will turn on, and then the 6 seconds these two will turn on, and then for 7 seconds you'll see all 3 of these on. And you can also see it step through the process. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. It's off now, but I toggled it for a second. So you see this is on, and then these two are on. You can see the timer counting up, and when it gets to 6, all 3 of these will be on, and it is. And I'll do that for 7 seconds. At which point the completion bit will be on. Okay. Now we need to handle. You probably want to do this more than once ever, and you probably don't want to reprogram it every time. So we need to do something in order to allow this to happen again. So what we're going to do is we need to, when the completion bit comes on, we need to tell it to stop running, and we also need to turn the timer value to 0, and we need to turn the step count down to 0 again as well, so that all these variables are reset for the next time you flip that switch. So I'm going to take it back out of debug mode, and when the complete is on, we'll use one of these copy instructions, and copies just lets us copy some value on the left side to the right side. So we'll copy a 0 into complete, because we're going to clear that. We'll also copy a 0 into run now, which turns it off. 0 is an off. 1 would be an on. I will put a 0 into my timer. So we're clearing the timer for next time it runs, and we're going to put a 0 into step. Okay. So this is going to allow us to do this whole operation more than once, and we'll watch you do that here shortly.
I don't know whether you're. Are you?
So you can see this thing timing up, and we can see the outputs going on. I will let it go through once, and then we'll flip the switch and we'll watch it do it another time.
Well, you can't.
Okay, so that's the final step. So that's done. And now I'm going to flip the switch. Actually, yeah, so it automatically cleared all those values for us. So you remember last time they were stuck at particular values. Now they aren't because they got cleared after the completion bit
Yeah,
happened. Now I'm going to flip the switch again, and you can see that the whole process is starting over again. So this will let you push the button and clean your keg, push the button again,
yeah,
clean another keg.
The
I'm going to go ahead and send you this file and a link to this video. Good luck.